right, everyone. Welcome back to Hitman Brief number 2.
Number two.
And what is this?
What is this? We were asked in the chat. I saw that. What is this? Do you wanna explain what this is?
Yeah, let us introduce ourselves first, though. So I'm Samir, also known as Combat Glue.
That's an inside joke that you will understand later, because we will show you a video where that will. I won't let him live that down. And I'm Catherine, also known as Sparks.
Sparks, yeah. And I'm the community manager, and you're?
I'm the global content creator at IY.
Yeah, and we're doing our second stream that we're calling Hitman Briefing.
Briefing number 2.
Not
briefs and shorts.
Yeah, because, okay. I think I said this last time also, but like we had this thing going, like we were going to name the segments, and I was like, let's do Hitman Briefs for the long one and shorts for the shorts one. And she sends me like a picture of like Hitman Briefs.
Like underwear. That was all I could think, was just like briefs and shorts is giving something else. It's not giving Hitman.
No. So what this is a stream where we connect with the community.
Exactly.
And we listen to what you guys have to ask, and we deliver some information from our side. And the briefings are aimed to be a bit longer, and the shorts will be a specific topic.
Yes, we aim to do many more briefings throughout the year, because we find that it's a great way to connect with the community, to hear about your ideas and what's kind of moving out there. But I think let's kind of go through what we've got planned for today, because I think we've got some pretty cool stuff to stick around for.
Yeah. Before that, we have a few questions in the chat already.
Oh.
So we have like year 5 roadmap. What is a season of luck? Isn't IY Danish? So let's just plow through these questions real quick. So season of the luck is the first roadmap this year. And it's a bit of a like the restovers from the last year's last roadmap. So we had so much content. So and it's normally like split in longer segments. So we basically did split it into 2 this time.
Yeah.
And IOI is sort of Danish. It's Danish founded and has had an office, I believe, very long. I don't know if it's 25 years plus. It must be 25 years.
I think so, yeah.
But we also have a couple of more studios now around the world. So we have one in Barcelona, we have one in Malmö, we have one in Copenhagen, one in Brighton, and one in Turkey.
Yeah, we're all over the place. We can't be contained.
Let us loose. So, all right. So, Catherine.
Yes.
What do we have in store for this
stream?
So
we've been working on a format a little bit. We want something recognizable every time we come on. So we're working around with some ideas on what should we revisit every time we stream. So one of the things that we want to do is we want to check in with you guys. We want to check in what's been moving in the community ever since the last stream. What have we seen pop off? What do we want to highlight? So I've actually gathered a few clips and screenshots and stuff from the community that I want to highlight this time around. For now, it's just me kind of scouring through the forum and through Discord and all sorts of places to find these things. So if you ever want to try to be featured on this platform, just send them to me. Tag me somewhere. Tag us on TikTok. Tag us on YouTube. Anywhere. And I'll have a little bit of an easier time finding them. But these are some of the things that I thought was brilliant this time around. Then we will also be checking in with the devs. We have a pre-recorded interview that you did, I believe, yesterday?
Yesterday.
Yes. With one of the old-timers here at IOI who actually worked on some of the very most popular maps, Sapienza.
And my future favorite map,
Hokkaido. So we'll be checking in with him. We have some really cool behind-the-scenes kind of footage from when the map was being developed. I thought that it was so interesting to see, and it kind of gave a little bit of a glimpse of what it looks like in the development stages. He was even talking about some of the content they wanted to do on Sapienza, but that we never got.
I must say one thing, though. There's a part that looks like a Dungeons and Dragons scenario.
Oh, I mean, you had me at Dungeons and Dragons.
And after that, we're gonna check in a little about reactions from the splitter, the elusive target, the celebrity elusive target, the splitter that we had. Some community reactions and some highlights that we have.
Yeah. Some just to check in, how was the splitter actually received? We also did a collab that we're gonna dive into and showcase a little bit from. So that'll be a lot of fun. I think we have some really cool things from that in store as well.
Yeah, and then I think one of the main points of the stream, which I'm looking very much forward, is actually a live interview from someone from the community. I would say maybe a community legend.
Yes, definitely. I've just met him here before the stream, and it was really cool to connect. So look forward to that. There'll be much more. He'll also be showing us some gameplay. We're not going to do that to Samir again this time around.
Well, to be fair, I heard rumors that our guest isn't playing on console either.
Okay, well, that'll be interesting. Then we can see truly if you can blame it being on console or not.
No, you twisted my words against me.
Yes, it's what I do best. And to round out the stream, I think, is one of the highlights as well. One of the really cool things. We're going to be talking about the future. Ooh.
And we can't say too much, but we will say what our legal team allows us to say.
Yes. Exactly. So stick around for that, because I think it's cool. I think we've got some cool stuff in store.
And the person in chat going year 5. So it is year 5 we're gonna talk a little about.
Yes.
And to answer people in the chat also, the live is on Twitch and on TikTok, so you can jump over to whatever platform you want. And if you see that we're like looking down and stuff, it's because we're trying to keep track of the chat and what you guys are saying, because me and Catherine loves the live format, and that's the path we've chosen.
Yeah.
Some studios chooses to go a lot with more like pre-produced, but we want to be down, get nitty gritty with you guys from the community.
Yes. I do see a lot in the chat, especially on TikTok, asking for a Squid Game collab. I did a TikTok not long ago where I used one of the sounds from Squid Game. I'm a huge fan of the show, so let's just
just leave it at that.
Let's just leave it at that. Let's ping someone, get it out there.
And the splitter has just been like a couple of days ago, or was it a week? But earlier this month, he was removed from the game since he's only part-time, like since he's an elusive target.
Elusive target, yes.
But we will be talking more about this later.
Yeah. I think that rounds it out for the intro. Are we ready to move on and have a look? I don't know. I am a little bit nervous, I gotta say. I get nervous every time. Like, I'm fine. And then 2 minutes before we start, it kicks in. I think it's just because I want to do good, you know?
We all want to do good. I'm a bit nervous also, if it helps. But I don't know why, because like we both have been streaming quite a lot in the past.
Yeah.
But it's more like, is our boss watching?
Yes.
Is our boss watching?
He was one time.
He was infiltrating.
He was infiltrating. Didn't know it was him.
But yeah, I think we should move on then.
Yes. Okay. Well, that leaves us to the next point of the stream, which is the check-in with the community. Like I said, I have queued up a few clips and a few things that I thought was really cool that I've spotted this time around from, I think, the last month or so, maybe a little bit more. Again, this is just me scouring through the internet, so anything that I haven't chosen, it's not because it's not good. I might not have just found it yet or seen it. So again, ping me, ping the channels wherever you can, because I am looking at everything that we're tagged in on TikTok, on YouTube, everywhere.
And I must say also, there's quite a lot of things coming in, so don't feel bad if you aren't highlighted. We appreciate a lot of things that is happening in the community. And some things we just lift up internally and show our colleagues. Some things I giggle at myself and don't show the colleagues. And some things Catherine picks up. And also, like, some things we highlight together. And so. But in the end, we appreciate everyone out there.
Yes. And on that note, I've also made a little compilation of some of the things that we saw from last stream and other things I found in the community. We actually put that on a screen out here in the area where everyone passes to get to the cafeteria. So everyone passes by there at least twice a day because there's also cake.
I was quite impressed on it myself. I was like,
yeah. Oh. So it's just a loop of videos from the community, and then everyone can get to see them. And I think people have liked it so far. So just another way that we kind of want to make sure that everyone involved at I.O. kind of gets an eye on your
taste
stuff.
Of the community.
Exactly.
But we should also be doing a TikTok of it. Like going to work and like... Whoop, whoop.
Exactly. We should do that. That's on me. I will do that.
All right. What have we found in the community this time?
Well, first... 47 really wants us to say hi, so hi 47. We notice you, we see you. Okay.
There's someone here saying Agent 47, the hottest bald man.
I think we can just go the hottest man.
The hottest,
wow.
And again, Diddler, roadmap is out on the homepage and
I can actually
Twitter.
show it if you guys want to see it on
Do
here.
It.
Ah!
See, you came prepared.
I came prepared.
So
that's not what always happens.
So here's the season of the lock, and basically we have a lot of elusive targets coming up in the galore. So first part of the galore is 12 different elusive targets. Mm-hmm. Then we have the Heartbreaker, the Broker, the Fixer, the Collector, and the Forger. And you can see the dates under. And later today, Mannequin Hitman Challenge will go live. And the event, the Li Hong Deviation, will go live.
Yes.
And single Ready to Mingle went live earlier today. So we might be looking into that later today.
Yeah.
And then 3 days ago, Sky High Voltage went live also. And later next month, we will have Deaf Atmospheres featured contracts. And least but not the least, or the last but not the least, I'm getting so screwed over by my own puns.
Words.
Words so hard. The Twitch drops. And the Twitch drops are active, so if you jump over to the Twitch channel, you will be able to catch them. And if you don't catch them from us, you can catch them from anyone that is streaming Hitman and has Hitman World of Assassination activated.
Yes. There you go. So that was the roadmap. You can find it on our website as well if you want to see a little bit more or didn't get a good look, so you can hop on in there and see it. Okay.
Now they're going, more maps.
Yes.
More maps.
Always more maps. Okay, if you wanted more maps, Emilio, where should they be? We talked about that sometimes.
I need to know. Does he want more road maps?
Oh, well.
Or more locations? Because I thought he meant road maps.
My mind went somewhere else.
Squid Game maps.
Oh my god, I would play the crap out of that one.
Oh. All right.
Okay, let's see what I have got queued up for you guys. The first one is, and I don't know how to say this. I have tried. And I know no matter how I say it, Samir's gonna be on my case for it. I would say it's a spectator.
I haven't checked the spellings, but I would say, isn't it spectator?
No.
Or it's spelled different.
It's spelled different.
Okay.
Otherwise, I would know how to say it.
Okay, let's see this.
He made a video to check if you can outrun Agent 47, and I think his math is solid. So let's look.
Could you run faster than a hitman? More specifically, Agent 47 from Hitman 3. While the movies sure made him look quick on his feet, the silent killer from the Hitman games isn't exactly known for his speed. Sure, he has thermal X-ray vision and could probably climb the Empire State Building from the outside. But his running animation doesn't exactly fill me with confidence. By finding the real dimensions of this gun to estimate the length of this counter, we can find that 47's top speed is about 4 AKs every 2.3 seconds. Or in human terms, about half the top speed of an agile 10-year-old.
Sorry, that's so funny. Well, if you did spell it wrong, we can correct it by posting the clip later, but with the correct spelling.
Yes, let's do that.
Yeah. But what was it in the end? Was it like 4 AK-47?
Yes, he calculated it by measuring the AKs and seeing how fast he could run, like how many AKs he ran per step, I think.
But
it was
you only need to be a grown-up to outrun him then.
Yeah, you don't even need to move much to be able to do that.
That's the outfit I was... someone in chat said, will you guys make the black winter coat available for Hitman 3 players? And that's the outfit I was talking about earlier.
Oh, really?
Anyway.
Yes, next is someone I've actually been following for a long time. They're a pretty big channel. It's a PlayStation Access, and I think they have a special place in their heart for Hitman, because this holiday they did a series called Hitman, I think it was called. And I thought it was hilarious, and I'll just play the intro for one of them. I think it's definitely worth a watch. So just let's have a look.
Yeah, you can find them at the... You're like,
sorry. I'm sorry.
You can find them if you go to YouTube. You can go to PlayStation Access, and you'll find them there. And they have lots of other things, not only Hitman related, but really good things.
I'm sorry, Pico.
Cue the clip.
I'm sorry, Pico. I didn't mean to scare you. Anyway, let's go.
Good evening, Rosie, and welcome to Hitmas. Your beloved Parappa the Rapper, dog-turned-recording artist, has been kidnapped, and only you can rescue him. 10 missions, 10 episodes, 1 clueless assassin. It's time for you to step up and save your precious pooch. It's time for you to become Hitmom.
Hello, Merry Hitmas, everybody. Welcome to Christmas on PlayStation Access, where this year a mysterious Christmas menace has kidnapped Rosie's beloved Parappa plushie.
What?
I love how she goes like...
That was too good to cut out.
Have you played Papa the Rapper?
No, I haven't. Did I miss out?
It's an old game, but it's a good game. Yep, it's purple. I will answer your mails after the stream and look into the featured contract.
Cool. I don't know what that's about. I'll let you handle.
We've been talking about featured contracts, and I've been I was out sick last end of last year, and then I just fell over and haven't caught up on some things.
Yes.
So
Parappa the Rapper, proximity explosive 1. Oh.
You do start some trends, Catherine.
I have, apparently.
Yeah, we might need to put you on locks now.
Don't do that to me. Okay, so the next clip is from a streamer called Quali, I think.
No, so Quali is in-game photographer.
Oh, okay.
So he's a content creator, and he's
No, not koala. Quali.
Quali. Okay,
Yes.
the girl.
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly.
Sorry.
I didn't know if she also took photos, but she definitely doesn't in this clip. In this clip, she tries to take out JCVD, but fails. Oh, she doesn't fail. She just doesn't get to do it in a way that she wants to do it. So let's have a look. Oh, no! No squish! No squish! Squish! Why? No! No! Yeah. So, I mean, that can happen to everyone. That would have probably happened to you.
But I heard rumors it happened twice.
Yes. I think what I picked up was that she tried it several times.
I think me and her are on the same level with controllers.
Probably. Maybe.
No, I'm probably slightly worse.
Yes, exactly. Okay. Next up, we have True Creature. It's a YouTube short. And unlike his name, I don't think they're a friend of the creatures. And you'll see why.
Birdie. Speaking of birdies, actually. Oh!
Why is the music still playing?
I think we can all agree to pretend that never happened, okay? Oh, Jesus. Look at the blood in the wall. Oh, my, I'm getting out of here, man. I'm getting out of here. You didn't see none, man. You didn't see none.
Boom. Quite literally. I'm just reading this. Blunt says, if we have an ICA electrocution phone re-added but nerfed to just a spark, it could be renamed the Little Sparks phone. Please can we make that a thing? It would be my legacy. That would be what I leave behind on this earth, and I would be happy to go.
Like 20 years in the future, you're sitting with your children and
Yes.
you're like, remember the Little
Then
Sparks
it sparks. It would slap you real good. I think that could be. And yes, Luxray, how dare they shoot the bird? I was appalled when I saw it.
He seems to
Regret it.
seems to regret it.
Yes. Hi. Yeah. And definitely, Scotty, he has not played Until Dawn. He doesn't know the consequences of those actions. Next, we have Cody Beamer. Another, I believe, YouTube short. Let's have a look.
Hello, friends.
Fuck you, said the guard whose was actually the fuck you guy.
Blue suit it is. Go, 47. Let's do this. Perfect. Perfect.
Don't worry,
Oh, shit.
Doctor.
What happened to this
I
dude?
mean, I'm like an energy doctor, but your energy's pretty bad right now.
Yeah, it looks pretty bad.
Don't we have security to deal with situations like this?
No, you don't. Security is the one doing the situation.
Boom.
Boom.
I love pressing the buttons. I feel so powerful over here. Remember that bird cutscene from Hitman Blood Money? You're going to have to refresh my memory, Kelly.
Yeah, we should look it up for next stream.
Yes, let's look it up.
We should add like the best scenes from the old games.
People have actually been commenting on TikTok that they want more content from the old games.
Yeah.
So I
May
need to dive
use
into
the
it.
bathroom?
Yes, I've done that one. I've done that one. That's too iconic. And also the one where he goes, what is it? I don't need a name because I don't need friends. Or something like that. Please, what is the quote? Please tell me. Now it bugs me. Oh, it's such a good one.
Hey, Beth, by the way, from TikTok.
Hey, besties. Hello. Okay. Names are for friends. Thanks, Sam. Names are for friends. Tetra, thank you. You're coming through for me. Helping me out. You're the real MVP. Okay. And then we have QTC, Darvo. I actually had a few clips lined up, but I went with just one where he meets one of our charming, I don't know if I want to call it that, NPCs.
I will say I wouldn't mess with that NPC.
Probably not. Let's have a look.
Does this guy wake up?
I'm going to inhale sharply, and you're going to lose consciousness. Because of your proximity to me, there won't be enough oxygen within this square meter in order for you and I to continue to survive. Who do you want to put money on, sir? Money on me.
What is that voice line? This is one random NPC out of like 500 in the game. I have never heard that before. Oh.
I just saw Sam going, 47 is my Pookie. And I like it.
Pookie like cutie?
Pookie is like, it's like a thing right now. It's like Pookie.
Okay,
I think it's like, he's my Pookie bear.
Yeah, but it's like my cutie bear. Like.
Yeah, I guess you can call it that. I also saw Yepis Purple saying that they love how many names they recognize in here. And I do gotta say, that makes me really happy to see that
Community come together.
yeah, you're coming back for more. We didn't scare you away.
Why we want to do this also, like every now and then, to bring you guys together and see what you have to say and say what we can say.
Exactly. We also have, oh, I lost it now. Oh, I can't scroll up. Beth's asked if we could get a 47 goth outfit, and I think
There isn't there?
I think that one of the closest things we get is from Paris in the Fashion Week, where he has the makeup and it's like. But it's not goth. That's more so like
Well, it
high
kind of, if you put some music behind it, it would be very goth.
We could go more goth.
Just put some Sister of Mercy behind it. Bam, it's
Yeah,
goth.
we need more. Beth, back me up here. We need more. Yes, we need makeup and vampire vibes. Oh my god, a vampire.
Okay. Next clip.
Sorry.
Before we lose her.
You already lost me. Beth, I see you. Yes, I think this is the last clip, and this is also teasing a little bit about what we will talk about later, which was our collab with Sophia Does Stunts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And for background before you cue the clip.
Yeah, sorry, I'm not pressing anything.
So Sophia is a streamer and also a stunt double. Yeah. And she lives in Copenhagen, so we reached out to her and asked if she wanted to come in and do some mocap just to try things out and see the process. Since both me and Catherine is new, we wanted to see like, okay, what can we do with it? She came in for half a day.
Yeah.
Super amazing, and ever since I think she was a Hitman fan from before, but she's been playing a little Hitman on her streams. A bit promote. But she's also been doing some really cool stunts in a Hitman, like Agent 47 outfit.
And that's exactly what I'm going to show you now.
So now, cue the clip.
Yes!
Yes. Nice.
She looks so good.
Yeah, and yesterday she did like she had the same outfit but did like is it called somersault? Like when you
Yes, it was so cool.
Frontal somersault. It was really cool.
Yeah.
We did share it on the socials, so you can find it online, but I think she has 2 Instagrams. One is Sophia Doing Stunts, where it's her stunt channel, and then she has one that is Sophia Streaming, I think.
Yes, exactly. She just wore the crap out of it, and I think not many people wear it like 47, but she does. But yeah, that wraps it up for no, actually, yes, that wraps it up. That was so mean. I had some screenshots queued up, but
those are for a later surprise, right?
yes, I had some that I picked out from the forum, but I don't think I queued them up, so I can't show you these yet. I will save them for next time. Yes. Yes. I'm just double checking.
So.
No, they're not here.
They're all. Can we have an F in chat?
Sad.
All right, but let's move to the next segment, which is the
check in with the dev.
Yeah.
Yes.
So this is something like we want to do. Like we're gonna do like we talked earlier about it. Like we're having long streams and short streams. So in the long streams, we're gonna have a few different segments that we always visit back to. Mm-hmm. So like check in with the community. What has the community been up to? And then check in with the dev. What has the dev been up to? So this time we interview. You did the planning, some of the planning, and we did
the doing.
We did it together.
Yes.
And we interviewed Torbjørn, which is a very old timer.
Yeah.
Do we want to cue the video first?
Yes, let's cue it. It is about 15 minutes long, so that will be going on, and then we will still be checking the chat, but we can't respond while it's going. So I'll see you on the other side once I've pressed the button.
The stream knows me. I'm Combat Glue, also known as Samir, the community manager for IOI. And with me, I have...
Torbjørn Christensen, a level designer from IO. Yeah, I've been very deep into Hitman, right? But right now it's 007, of course. So, and this is when I started thinking about Sapienza. It's like 9 years ago or something, right? So it's a lot of it is in the mist. I guess I've been here for 18 years. Been level designing first, and then I've been a lead, and I've also been directing a little bit. But I've been pretty much during those years working exclusively on Hitman stuff, ranging from Hitman Absolution to the trilogy, and most recently the freelancer mod. I was helping there as well.
Must be an amazing journey to have done so much in Hitman and seen so much.
It's kind of funny to be at the same place for that long, because a lot of my colleagues have been in other studios and been here and there, but I've really enjoyed it, and it's a great place to work, and a lot of creativity and freedom and stuff. So I guess that's the reason I've stuck around.
And today we were thinking on deep diving into Sapienza, and you played a key role in it. What exactly did you do in the work of Sapienza? Yeah,
so at IO we have a term called a track owner, which is a key person that kind of makes sure that a track, in this case Sapienza, gets from start to a releasable, shippable product. And then usually it's a level designer who does that, and that was my role on Sapienza as well.
Have you been working on other maps at all, or how does that? What have you done more?
Yeah, so yes, in Hitman 2016 I did Sapienza, and then towards the end we started up Hokkaido as well, the same team, and we had more people joining as well. But so those are the two big ones I've done. Then I did a lot of stuff in Absolution, but that was more checkpoint based and stuff. But I was doing, a lot of us was working on a lot of it. So that was, I was all over the place there. And then for Hitman 2, I was the lead there. So I was involved in all the tracks, but I was not owning any of them really. Or maybe the prologue actually I owned at some point, but and then on Hitman 3 I came in a little bit later and assisted on some of the levels there as well, but yeah, the ones where I really fully made the levels from start to finish, that was Sapienza and Hokkaido.
That's so cool. Speaking of Sapienza, how does Sapienza differ from the other maps in your opinion?
So we did some different things with Hitman 2016, where we wanted to try out different concepts of maps. And one concept was huge event, which was Paris. Another concept was more like a normal day at the office of the target, which was Sapienza. And we had, I think Marrakesh had more of an idea of having several places to go, so that was not just one fortress, as we called it, you had to infiltrate, but there were several fortresses. So there were some different concepts being tried out in this, when we started 2016 to see what works well, right? And I really enjoyed the Another Day at the Office version, because it was just nice to try and portray like this very realistic coastal town in the middle of a siesta time, sort of, right? Where you have to figure out what's the target doing.
You really managed to capture the festivity feeling in it. I was on vacation last year into a town, and I was like taking pictures, and it was like I was like, this is like Sapienza. So great work on that.
Thank you.
There's a lot of hidden things, details in Sapienza. Do you have any favorites?
A key thing that we tried to do, and it's not necessarily hidden, but it's just to have many quite unique ways to kill the target. So none of the ways you can kill the target is necessarily super expensive, like production-wise, to do. But there's a lot of ways, and I think we managed to get most of them to be quite funny and interesting to interact with. So some examples would be you can snipe Silvio through the telescope it's physically, if you look at physics and stuff, I'm not sure how that's work. It's a lucky ricochet, I guess, that you actually get him. But it was a fun little kind of. It was the classic sniper where you shoot the sniper in the scope, right? And then this was a take on that. And also, I think we had some good fun with Silvio's relationship to his mother, his deceased mother, where you can. Make him have a heart attack from thinking she's back and stuff. So a lot of this stuff was quite funny, and we really tried to look at what can feel both Italian, because we wanted to double down on the location and sort of what are some of the cliches for Italians, but also the scientist part of it, because he was a scientist, and that's where the observatory and stuff like that came from, right? So those two things we tried to kind of weave into the ways to kill him, basically.
Do you have your own personal favorite map?
So it's a little bit like asking what's your favorite child. so I don't think, as I said before, the second Hokkaido went much easier. And we also had to do it in way less time. But so I really enjoyed Hokkaido, but I also really enjoyed Sapienza.
If you were to revisit Sapienza today, is there something you would like to change or add or build upon?
So it used to be quite a lot bigger. And I think we wisely trimmed it down to a smaller level, even though it's still huge, like it's massive. So I don't really know if I would do anything different, but one thing that we planned for, and I might have mentioned this in some earlier streams, but we had this idea for some live content where you come back to Sapienza after Silvio is dead, and then it's basically, he had 3 brothers, it would be, and 2 of them were twins. So our idea was that the first time you come back, the twins, like his younger twin brothers, took over, and now they control the mansion and they control the town, and they would be heavy into a drug factory in the cave and stuff like that. And then when you take them out, then you can come back even later. And this is kind of a fun thing that we can keep adding the tombstones next to his mother's tombstone from all the carnage and death that the Hitman does. But then it would be the older brother, and that would be some other thing going on there, right? But that was a pretty cool idea, I think, that it kind of stayed in the family, and you just kept messing with those Carusos, right? But that never really materialized, unfortunately. We had there was a lot of other bonus missions with the movie set and the opera and stuff, right? That we did instead, yeah.
So a really cool idea, though. Really love it. Would you want to show anything like from your work? Any videos or
I think
pictures?
I dug up some old stuff. Yeah, so I found it's been a while, and I've changed computer quite a few times. So this was what I could find, but I have a few screenshots. Some of it we might have shown before also. But very quickly, this is like an overview of Sapienza, and this is of course when it's quite far in development, like layout wise. But if we zoom in, you can sort of see it's mug-up, it's gray box. It's not final quality, right? But this is the state it was in before we started doing final graphics. And I think this was something I did to sort of get an overview of the amount of accidents, where could equipment be, where's the different access routes, where do we have agility, miscellaneous stuff, and then some stuff for the cave. So it was basically just that this was never used for anything except just me getting an overview of how does it look with the spread of things, right? Yeah. But yeah, kind of funny. And it is sort of, I guess, it is the version we shipped, I think. give or take. No, this square changed, but it's almost that version. Yeah, there used to be a square here with a fountain, but we removed that. Then I have some. This is just some screenshots from. I guess might be a little bit earlier, or maybe it's around the gray box state. Yeah, but this is the mansion seen from outside in pretty rough state, but the key beats are there. It is basically how it ended up looking, except for the gate missing here, I guess. And this is actually a bit interesting. This is part of what was cut. So this is the town hall and the ice cream shop, and the main square where you start down here on a bench. And there used to be a big hotel, like a big resort hotel here, with a helicopter platform and all sorts of stuff. And to the right of this, there was like some more outside with a lighthouse and stuff. So it used to be a bit bigger, but that was trimmed down also because of the production timeline. It was we couldn't make it, and I think also maybe it would have been too big, basically. Yeah, some more. This is just Old Town. Some of the Old Town streets, sort of how they look now, I guess. This is where we started putting in real graphic modules to see how that works. And the church, I guess it's pretty much as it is now. This is just the gray box version, yeah. And then we have the beach and this used to be a restaurant. I think we ended up having a fashion. Now in the 9 years playing tricks with me, but I think it's a fashion. It's a clothing store. Yeah. And this ended up being a bakery, I think. But this used to be more of a restaurant feel to this. But we split it up into two different. And then the beach, a bit boring in gray box, but. Very important to have that vacation holiday vibe to it, right? And as you said, we've heard from many people actually that they feel like it's exactly like being in some of those coastal towns in Italy and other places. And unfortunately, we never went to any of these towns, but what you can find on Google Maps and people on YouTube kind of walking around filming tourist videos, and we researched a lot and could really, a lot of people film this, of course, because it's beautiful, and then you can look that up. Yeah. So we managed with that.
That's so cool that you made it so authentic, even if you didn't go.
Yeah, we didn't in season 2 or Hitman 2. Someone went to Miami and someone went to Mumbai. So there we actually. Some LDs had and other disciplines had like field trips to go and research, right? But and this is just some concept of the ruin, which it didn't end up looking exactly like this, but it's sort of ish. And I think this is the last thing I could find. It's just a lineup of Silvio's basically. I don't even know what he ended up by. Did he maybe ended up white pants? I can't even remember. But one thing we did was that we had the golf coach had this sweater over his shoulders, and I said I want that on Silvio because it really made him stand out from all angles. You could always look for that sweater. Yeah. So we popped that on him, and then. I think he sort of looks like what this is, right? But these ones, but he got the sweater as well, yeah. So,
thank you so much for taking the time, Torbjørn. It means a lot to us, and I think the community will appreciate this interview with you, and hopefully we'll have you on soon again.
Yeah, no, it's been a pleasure. It's always fun to look back at the stuff we did, yeah. So.
And we're back. Just sitting here chatting. I've been reading the comments while we've been watching the video, and people are generally just like really happy to dive into this, and I thought it was really interesting seeing it as I was editing it a little bit.
Yeah, and I must say it took me a while to remember the name of the city. During the interview, when I go like, oh, it reminds me of where I was earlier last year. But it was actually Portugal, a city called Porto.
Yes, that's right. That's what you said.
So it's not super close to Italy, but it's not super far. But it's still quite interesting to see how the seaside cities actually reflect each other so much in that climate.
Yeah, I visited a smaller Italian town. I believe it was last year. No, the year before that for summer, and that was also. It was on an island. It was a little coastal, so it was just really got those vibes, and you could definitely see that mirrored. So it was really cool.
Yeah, and I love the comment. I was laughing at that just when the video ended. The Silvio drip.
Yes. He's just like a full-on clothing line by himself because he has so many of them.
But I really think one thing that stuck with me was like I played the Sapienza map not so long ago, and I'm for everyone out there, I'm replaying everything because I don't remember what I played and not played.
Yeah, I know the feeling.
So I started over from the start, and Sapienza is one of the first maps.
Yeah.
And the thing with the jacket that he says really popped out.
Yeah.
Like when he said it was like, yeah, that's true. Like
it's very identifying. Yeah.
And hey, Maral out there, one of my childhood friends.
Aw, it's good to see the support. But yeah, a lot of people are just really, really interested. Do you think the map would have been too big?
I think for some reasons I would say yes, because for the hardcore players I would say no.
Yeah.
But for like a starter player or like an average I think the map would be too big because it would be too much to explore, and there would be so many different ways to do stuff, because I already feel like on the smaller maps that there's already so much to keep track of, like you now know what I meant with the Dungeons & Dragons map.
Yeah. It looks so cool. It looks like the stuff I've made. Yeah. I've done Dungeons & Dragons.
My thought is like to imagine that, but the bigger the map, the more details there is, and the more the players has to remember and do stuff. But that's sort of what Hitman games are, isn't it? Like the exploration and
definitely,
things,
and also you choose your own path. Yeah. Like you can choose how you want to do it.
Path would be too big.
But the path would be too big. Yeah. Yes. But I think it was really cool kind of getting a view into what was going on with the team at the time that they were doing it, and all of the ideas that they had also for the live content.
Yeah.
That would have been cool.
Yeah, and it also hit me really, I'm saying it a lot now, it hit me, but it did strike me.
Yeah, oh, playing with words now.
It did strike me a lot that the module kind of way, because if you look at the splitter map, for me it felt like it was sort of like a whole new map, because the details were different. It was like you were there post something.
Yeah.
Now I haven't played this map in a long while, but it makes sense, and it made me go like, okay, so this is how it works, and it actually like is really cool how we can work with that now and design really cool stuff for the community.
And I do see aging FPS. I see you out there. She's saying that Sapienza is perfect just the way it is, that it's her favorite map. Yeah. So I can get behind that. I think it's very striking. Like when you think of Sapienza, you know exactly. I think I did one of the first things I did when I started out here was a series, Guess the Map, where I took like obscure little details and people had to guess the map, and the faster, the less details you needed to see before you could guess the map, the more points you'd get. And people got Sapienza like that, which is really cool to see. Yeah. It's so striking.
And Oliver from TikTok chat is saying, I would love for the map variation to be added to Freelancer, would breathe so much life into that mode. I think that's a really good idea, and I know that Freelancer has been not getting as much love as the community wished.
Mm-hmm.
So I will bring it forth. I cannot promise anything, but I think that's a really good idea.
I love the part in Freelancer where you get to design your own place.
Oh yeah, your safe haven.
Yes, exactly. I love it.
Yeah.
I spent so long
so
choosing.
that's why you never went on a mission.
I'm just in the safe haven, just setting
like,
things up.
With one couch because you couldn't afford
this
it.
This couch is better than this couch. I also saw Sam on TikTok was asking how long we've been with IOI. So
according to LinkedIn, I've been here a year, but LinkedIn is lying a little. I've been here 13 months.
Yeah.
And you've been here
almost a year.
Almost, like 9?
April since April last year.
Yeah, so that's February, March, April, so 9.
Yeah, so coming up to a year soon. So
keeping track of you.
Yeah. When it's a year, you're out. If you haven't hit the numbers by 1 year, you're out.
And I saw Telemonina, which is also a streamer who has played Hitman and other games, and she plays a bit of cozy games. And so maybe she should...
it's my jam.
Yeah, I was like, maybe she should go and fix a little in the safe haven.
Oh, yes. Go fix in the safe haven. It's so cozy in there.
It's okay.
I actually, spoiler alert, I wanted to do a TikTok on that part, so that might be upcoming.
See, someone is trying to spoil the stream.
Oh, no.
Hitman is my cozy game, says Beth.
Yes, Beth. I feel we're vibing. Me and Beth were like this.
I remember, we follow Beth. Hitman account doesn't follow a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
But when I took over the Hitman Twitter account or X account, I did a thing whoever posts him answers now or likes, I might follow.
Mm-hmm.
So Beth is one of the people we actually do follow.
Wow.
And she does have the goth vibes.
Oh my god, I love that.
Yeah.
That is you, Beth. That's you.
But let's move on.
Okay. So we're wrapping up the part with the dev. I think before we just move away completely, I think it's safe to or cool to say that we want to return to this segment as much as we can. The devs are busy people, so we don't want to bother them too much, but obviously we want to do it as much as we can and as much as it is relevant for everyone. So if you have topics that you think we should discuss with a dev in the future, or we've even gathered some questions that we've got ready from the first stream that we are still working on making a nice little package of it so that you guys can get that. So yeah, if you have anything, you can post it on our Discord. You can send us DMs on Instagram and TikTok, and I check those, so it'll come to us.
And I hope you liked the segment. It seems like most comments were good, but any creative feedback is also worthy to slide into our DMs and ping us about.
Do it. I do see Macaroni on TikTok is asking for the Discord. I don't actually believe we have.
I think it's discord.gg/hitman. So it's that simple. So once again, discord.gg/hitman.
We both read that at the same time. I need a clean mustache beard like combat glue. Should we... 300,000 followers on TikTok, and you shave it off.
I was not gonna remind you because I was like, has she forgotten?
No,
because
I have not forgotten.
We said we were gonna talk about it, but I was like, maybe
no.
if I'm quiet, she won't say anything.
No, okay. Let me put it out there. I made a bet with my boss, you, that if I can get to 200,000 followers on TikTok by July 5th, that's my birthday, that's why it's the milestone. If I can get to 200,000 followers on TikTok by July 5th, you will
shave my head.
And if I get to 250k followers on TikTok, you will
tattoo myself with a barcode.
Yes. And we haven't decided where yet.
But we also need to know what happens if she fails.
Yes, we haven't talked about that part yet.
Because it's not going super fast for you.
It's not going fast, but it is going up.
It is going up.
It is going up. We're going to celebrate 150 soon. 150.
Well, 150? But how much are we at? 125?
125.6.
0.6, yeah. But that 0.6, like it was like 1.125 just a week ago. So
No, it was at 124 not that long ago.
a couple of days ago.
Yeah. No, a couple days ago, not weeks.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah, it's moving. It's moving.
Yeah.
Shaving head sounds sensible thing to do in case of failure. No. I can't.
I actually asked her, like, will you shave your head? And she went like, no.
I don't want to shave my head. But we do need to find
A punishment.
a punishment.
Write me into your will.
You will get my debt.
If your dog outlives you.
You will get my dog. My firstborn. No. Yes, but we need to find ask for a raise instead. I know people have been campaigning in the TikTok comments saying that the admin does not get enough of a raise, and I think we should start a petition.
Anyway, wrapping up the dev segment, going to the splitter segment. A bit.
Yes, let's do it.
So the splitter just finished earlier, and you have queued something.
I have queued a few things. I think let's start with the compilation. I did a little.
Oh, I love this compilation.
It's so much fun. I did a little comb through of some of the reactions because during the Splitter DLC, there's a little bit of a revelation at some point, and I was curious to see how do the creators out there, the players, how do they actually react when they find out what the mission is? So I made a little compilation, and I think we should enjoy that now.
Whoa! Wait, what?
Oh, he's made clones of his younger self. Oh my goodness.
He's cloning people.
No. Wait. He cloned himself?
Of Max Valiant.
What?
The perfect agent in his prime.
No.
Retaining his memories, skills, his consciousness, if you will.
47.
He's kind of hot though.
I'm authorizing additional targets. Eliminate Valiant and his clones.
Holy
None of them
crap.
can make it out alive.
Wait, what? Wait. So we don't have to kill one Max Valiant? We have to kill another 5 of them?
How many clones are there, bro?
So we have to eliminate 13 targets.
We're gonna have to like blow this place sky high. We might need longer than an hour after all.
Now we have a bigger problem to kill him and his 13 clones. This is not gonna be easy mission.
This is bad. This is really bad, guys.
Oh my god, wait, how many of them are there? 1, 2, 3. You seen the one splitting it? There's one splitting back there.
There are 13 targets, and I only have one try.
Oh, dude, this mission might be already one of the best. Holy crap.
Yeah, that was some of the reactions I found. I thought people had great reactions. I loved everyone just being like, whoa, how many are there? People were like freaking out.
And for me, it's so fun to see some streamers that I've met in real life actually coming to the Hitman franchise and playing also. Well, I don't know if they played before, but yeah, it's super fun.
Jeremy also says it was a very nice twist. I really liked that it was a little bit different from what we've seen. I like that every time we kind of play around with it a little bit in the format, and I think that's really cool. Just a moment when you see all the targets appear, you're like,
yeah, and I also think meeting some of the clones, like the dancing one in the padded room that cannot stop dancing, and like the first time the splitter goes down into the splits, like in the mid-meeting.
Yes, people are just like, what are you doing? It's so funny.
Macaroni Hollandi says also, the mission was a beautiful homage to Jean-Claude Van Damme career.
Yeah.
And there's some Easter eggs.
Yeah.
I don't know if every Easter egg has been found yet.
I actually don't know either, but I know there's some great ones in there.
Yeah.
We should make a
Easter egg hunt.
Yes, an Easter egg hunt. I named the dancing one as the TikTok room.
We should do more TikToks just with that, like
yes.
random, like just
I feel like
random
there's a meme
sounds
there.
and the splitter dancing.
Yeah. I think there's a meme there.
I should be working.
Yes. That feeling when it's finally time for cake.
Oh, it's Friday.
Yes, or Friday.
Oh, it's Monday.
No. You dance on a Monday?
Because I'm sad. No, I'm
kidding.
I'm
you
kidding.
sad dance.
I mean, it's super fun. I really liked of all the things that was released last year. I think that was actually my favorite.
It was a really fun thing to play, and Phelan. We did, yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, more Splitter. We have let's see. We have Koala TV. That's who we were talking about earlier.
Yeah, different from Quali. Koala is actually an in-game photographer.
Yes.
Should we roll his video first, and we can see his amazing shots, and like he just makes everything looks amazing.
He really does.
It's a bit longer video, but we can admire it, and we have an IY person in the chat also. Hey, Pepper.
Hey.
But we will be posting this on socials to tribute Koala.
Yes, honestly, they just make the game look mint. Like it already does, but put it in the hands of Koala, they make every game just look like a freaking painting on a wall.
I look mint, but in the hands of Koala, I look super mint.
Exactly. I feel like that's what you say. That's your morning affirmation. When you look in the mirror and you're like, I look mint. Okay. Other than that, we've already dived a little bit into it, but we had a collab with Sophia doing stunts.
Yeah.
Who came in for some mocap, and we just have some general videos of what that experience was like for her. And I think it's just really cool to see, because you get to see both during the process, but also kind of what it could be turned into if it was to be put in the game. So let's try this one first. She's just so cool.
Yeah, she's a huge fan of him also, so that's one of the reasons why we picked her also to try it out, just like the puzzle pieces fell together.
I love that Jeremy says I can do that, but I'm wearing the wrong shoes. Me too. I didn't think about that before I left home yesterday.
I was like, I thought people blamed the pants, but the shoes?
No, it's definitely the shoes, right, Jeremy?
Yeah.
Yes, and now let's see what it actually looks like if we put it in the game engine.
Proof next stream where it didn't happen.
No, that's for Jeremy, that one.
No, that's for
your
Jeremy. Punishment if we don't...
But I think I broke my shoe.
Okay, you broke your splitting shoes.
I need to reach out to Sophia so she can teach me.
Stunt W.
Yes. Just a brief intermission and then just... Okay, let's see what it actually looks like in the game.
Yeah, it does look cool, as some people in the TikTok chat is saying. And to be clear, this isn't in the game, but I would think twice before messing with that NPC now.
Oh, yeah. Jesus. Maybe she's the only one who could take out
Yeah.
47.
If he only knew like what she packed.
Oh, yes. Must be strange being a mocap actor. It looks so much fun. I've been up there while they filmed a few things, and it looks like so much fun. You just get to mess around, and
we should be in a game.
I was thinking at some point of doing some mocap.
But we should be like in like one of the future games. We should just be standing at the corner, like discussing like how to do a good TikTok. If you walk by, you go like, no, let's do this dance. No, let's do this. And, grab the thingy-majiggy.
I think there was a dance that went viral around the time that Deadpool came out with the Backstreet Boys song.
Oh yeah. But
I was thinking of I wanted to do that. And then, like, put it in as 47, but I don't know.
So that could be your part.
Oh my god, no! I need to do the Backstreet Boys song. It's IOI Danish. We talked a little bit about this earlier in the stream.
In short, we have 5 studios. One of them is located in Copenhagen, and it's the first one. And we have one in Malmö in Sweden, one in Brighton, UK, and then we have Barcelona and Turkey.
By the way, I'm supposed to tell you from Sophia that you still owe me a signed cap from JCVD.
Wait, what?
I cannot say the name. Ich heißen nicht Tom.
Okay. We'll have to check with Sophia. But she did a giveaway for a cap that she gave out.
I have a feeling. Not Tom, I guess. But I have a feeling that they really just want a cap. Because they were so sick.
They were really sick. I collect caps and I didn't even get one.
There were very few of them made.
Yeah, I think there were 10. But next, we had Webhallen stream.
Yes, that was what we wanted to talk about.
So Webhallen is one of the geekier stores in Sweden. It's a chain store. Has a couple of stores all around Sweden and a really good online store, which sells video games and like nerdy pop culture stuff like toys and electronics. And once a year they do a stream that lasts 1 week long non-stop, and this time it had a Fallout theme, and we were invited in, and we also donated one of the caps to a charity auction. And I don't remember exactly, but around 3.5 or something, or it landed upon, was one of the items that sold for the most. I think like the most was like the PlayStation Pro
obviously
anniversary edition, but it sold for a good amount and went for charity. And I was there talking a little about Hitman, showed off the Splitter DLC. It was super fun.
And then there was the Atriarch video that you wanted to touch on.
So Atriarch is one of our YouTubers that has done a lot of amazing Hitman videos. And now I actually know what the horse is. Because at the Webhallen stream, they asked me, have you seen the horse episodes? But apparently it's like a thing Atriarch does with his community or in his streams. But I hadn't seen that one. I've seen the contracts he makes, but he's a really good content creator that collects a few different speedrunners, and then he does a contract where you can win I think it's $2,000, the last one, that isn't out yet, or it was 1.5, but it scales each time, and he does a video that normally gets like 1 million to 3 million views. And this time around, normally we invite press to try out the videos, try out the DLCs, and so they can write some about the game. But this time we let in Atriarch and his team to try it out and see what they thought, and they did a video about it, and you can find it on his channel.
I do see that Telomina missed you.
No.
at
I know
the Webhallen stream.
Telemonina does for Webhallen. She does the emotes and stuff for their channel, I believe.
Mm.
So that's kind of cool.
Well, you might have missed him at the Webhallen stream, but you caught him here. So that's something.
All right. Was that what we had on the splitter?
I think that's what we had on the splitter.
So
that rounds that out.
Should we go to a 30 seconds break?
Yes, I think we are going on a little bit of a be right back screen because now we're bringing in our guest.
The secret guest.
Who's very happy over here.
Who's not so secret. You can hear laugh in the background sometimes.
Are we getting more celebrity targets this year? We will talk more about stuff like that at the end of the stream. So stay around for that. Stay tuned. Stick around. I don't know. Do that.
All right. So 30 seconds or 45 seconds. We won't take long. We just want to adjust the setup so he can come in.
Yes. We will be right back.
Stream knows me. I'm Combat Glue, also known as Samir, the community man. Oh, wait.
There you go. I'm pressing too many buttons, okay?
She's getting a bit crazy with the buttons.
Yeah, I'm just pushing everything. I'm sorry. We already saw that.
But here we have Lasse.
Lars,
also known as FuzK.
Yeah, FuzK in Discord or in the subreddit. Yes, hello.
So no one calls you Lasse?
Not really. No.
Only you.
Okay. Only you.
From now on.
My nickname from you. But yeah, hey, it's FuzK. Hello, everyone. And thank you for having me here on the stream.
Yeah, thank you for coming in such a short notice and being here. And also a huge thank you for everything you have done over the years for the community.
Yes, very
Means
much.
a lot. But for the stream, should we start with letting you introduce yourself a bit, who you are, and just very shortly or what you have done, because we will be asking more questions.
Yeah, sure. So my name is Lars, in real life of FuzK Online, and I have been a moderator of the Throats speedrun community Discord. I'm a moderator on the Hitman subreddit. I've also done a lot of speedruns, Hitman speedruns specifically, and I'm currently working on a video game called Shadowvale: Legend of the Five Rings, which I have heard. I've heard mentioned that you are a fan of the Legend of the Five Rings franchise.
It's so random, but yes, when you mention it, I was like, wow. So Legend of Five Rings is an old card game that was actually, I think it was...
we even brought some cards. Some cards for, I don't know if you can see them on the screen.
I can bring them closer.
Yeah.
I'll be the assistant.
But late 90s, I think it was released. So not like Magic, Pokemon, and Vampire: The Eternal Struggle. But yeah, so I used to play it. Awesome story with the game. And they did something really unique.
And now, there's there's been card games, board games, role-playing games, and books, and now this franchise is coming to video games. This is the first video game that's coming to this franchise.
Yeah.
And I think,
as a thank you for you coming, let's show them a quick piece of the video.
Yeah, let's take a look.
Riot Grab, puny
Let's see what you've got.
Oh, Kuniori.
So that was Shadow Whale that
Shadow
takes
Whale.
place in Legends of Five Rings universe.
Yeah.
So, but just for curiosity, what kind of game is this? Like genre?
It's a roguelite, and it's a strategic experience. So you manage a party of samurai, and then you venture into the Shadowlands and defeat goblins and demons and corrupted spirits and that kind of stuff.
Super.
So yeah, pretty cool. If anyone's curious about that, it's on. You can wishlist it on Steam, and it comes out this year.
Nice. So
and then
Hitman. Hitman. Back to the game. No, but so you have a long history. How did you get involved in Hitman?
Well, I think I have, of course, played some of the old games, but when it comes to the newer trilogy, or what we today know as the World of Assassination, I think it started when Sapienza came out, and I bought the Hitman 2016 at the time, and played that map over and over, and was really captured by how much replayability there was in all the different little stories and things. And played Paris, and that was it at the time. So I kind of left it for a little bit, and then came back when I think when Hokkaido came out, and then was really taken by storm by that map as well. And then I just sort of casually got more and more curious about the game and the community. And then when Hitman 2 came out, I joined a team of speedrun enthusiasts in FuzK community and that Discord. And so that's kind of how it started.
Fun fact, FuzK is actually on his honeymoon with his wife, and he's actually visiting Hokkaido.
Oh.
It's actually really fun. I'm getting ramen pictures every now and then. I'm
yeah, I think also speak of Torbjørn. He was a designer on Hokkaido.
Yeah, precisely.
Pretty cool. One of my favorite
Hokkaido
maps.
Easter eggs in this stream.
Yeah, Hokkaido enjoy us. Unite.
Yes. So, but you've been a part of the community for a long time. So, how do you feel the time with the community have been?
It's been really fun, and especially when we've had events and happenings, both in the speedrun community, but also it's been really fun meeting some of the people in real life. Especially when Atrok that you mentioned, he was in Copenhagen visiting, I think, for the CS2 or the CS major, and then meeting up with him and Veggerby and Fusha. I think Veggerby's in the chat, so hey, shout out to Veggerby.
Sorry for missing that.
But yeah, and it's been really fun. A lot of really fun and chaotic moments with a lot of Hitman.
Would you, you mentioned a lot of events and things, do you have a highlight, this is the peak moment for me?
I think the first time we held the Roulette Rivals World Championship, and for those uninitiated in the chat, that's the competitive format. Roulette Rivals is a competitive Hitman format, and the first time we held a World Championship with this format, that was really, felt like this is the pinnacle of competitive Hitman. Having players from all over the world participate and play against, and to some extent with each other.
Nice.
So you can be a part of a community in a casual way, but you've chosen to really involve yourself in the community. Why have you chosen to become such a big part of it?
Well, I think first of all, it's been a lot of fun, and secondly, it's also doing a lot of community work involves a lot of teamwork, and especially with the team that at the time I joined, it was me, Frody, Hans, and Adoya, I think, and Karma, and then with eventually other people joining, Janini, Random, Mao, and Mr. Mike, who's the Hitmaps creator, by the way, shout out. And just having a lot of fun creating stuff, in for fun as well. Helping to create fun events. So I think just working and having fun with these people, made it enjoyable in its own right.
Super. Let's see where. So, what's the feedback you have gotten from the community from all this you have done?
I hope it's been positive. What I've seen has been mostly positive, especially from the events that have been a little more unorthodox. We had an event called Bonus Arrivals that was a competitive setting, but taking place in the bonus maps and bonus missions. So that was when people play Roulette Rivals. They have played the main missions a lot of times, but people haven't really practiced the bonus maps. So there was a lot of improvisation and a lot of chaotic, random, fun moments happening.
So, different kind of question on all this. How do you see the Hitman community evolving, and where do you see it going?
Well, I see there's a lot of potential for competitive formats, but there's also a lot of potential for content creations. I think there's a lot of still unexplored possibilities of, these kind of Hitman TM moments where something unexpected happens and you have a sandbox world. So I think if there's a lot of people who are new to the whole franchise, there's a lot of opportunity to go in and create something fun and share it in the subreddit or in the Discord, or do a speed run, share it in the speedrun Discord. I think there's a lot of opportunity to go and enjoy and share with the broader Hitman community.
I do agree with you. I've also seen, last year, we did a collaboration with, now I forgot her name, the VTuber Mouse.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of the famous VTuber. And after that, or around that, I've seen a lot of VTubers jumping into it because of the content they can make. Iron Mouse, thank you. Oh, it's one of my favorite VTubers, and the pressure of being on stream got to me there for a second. But just see, I think it's kind of funny because I see they can react so much on the content because they are already playing a role, so they can play role play outside of role play reactions on what the content. So it's kind of fun. What advice would you give to someone new that is just coming into the community?
Well, I think I'm partial, of course, but joining the Discord and checking out the subreddit maybe, and otherwise I think a good place to start is basically just playing the game and figuring out what part of the game you enjoy the most. And if you want to be competitive, then trying speedruns. If you want to just create content, try to capture the fun little moments and sharing it with the other people, seeing their reactions. So play the game and share the fun.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of places that you can actually share the fun, and people love to gather around these moments. So it's really nice to see.
Yeah,
you don't have to have been a part of the community for years to take part in that.
Yeah, get featured here on stream as well.
Yeah, exactly. So looking at the different platforms, you've been a very active player on, for example, Discord and Reddit. What's it like to be part of those communities and actually be part of running these communities?
Well, it's interesting to kind of moderate a place and create a welcoming atmosphere. And you are familiar with the kind of the work that goes into creating a wholesome and inviting and welcoming space for people, especially online where it's a little bit more tricky and people can have a lot of opinions. And I also already mentioned some of the people in the Discord that have been very helpful. Also, I don't know, I've probably forgotten some, but also Ops and Chris that have also been very helpful. And in the subreddit, Timothy Mark, Cake, Iris, John has been just very helpful. It's very much a team exercise to create an experience for new and returning members of online communities. So yeah, shout out to the team. I can't take credit for it. It's a team effort.
Yeah.
Once again, from the IOI side of this, we're super appreciative of all the initiatives and from all the team members, not only FuzK. But it's so amazing to see like such an old game still have such a welcoming community.
Yeah.
And last year I met some of the names you mentioned at Gamescom, treated them for dinner and just had a sit down, and it was super fun and they were super nice. So since you've been a center figure or you have been active a lot, what has been the ups and has there been any downs?
Well, with online communities, as you're probably acutely aware, there's always ups and downs. And I mean, the downs is mostly like when there hasn't been new content out and people are getting a little, restless and, opinions move a little faster. But there has been so many ups that it more than compensates, especially when there's like new content. And yeah, lately with the splitter, it's just such a fun experience seeing people's reactions to this, trying it out ourselves, and sharing the experience with the other people in the community.
I must say a secret here. I was talking to one of the devs that was involved in the splitter, and I was telling him like, oh, the community really loved it. I heard this and this and this, like randomly in the call, and he was like, I love it so much. Every time I get to work on the Hitman, they cherish the moment, and apparently they lurk, so they see also. So, and what you're speaking about, like the down you mentioned, it's kind of tough going into a room where everyone's a bit restless, but I do understand everyone when I'm there. Don't take anything personal, and but the more creative feedback you give, the better it is for me, the easier it is for me to give and push forward.
Exactly.
But this is also where the community groups come into play and make content with the game, so contests, and I think also I don't know, it might be on the questions, but creating creative contests that a member of the community, Hans, who's in chat, created a creative contest where people were supposed to be doing a contract in a very creative way. I have made a photo contest where it's about taking the perfect screenshot of something that could be fun, random,
so
unexpected.
Photo contest.
Should I put it up?
Yeah. So here's some pictures from the photo contest.
Yes.
I was like, you were trying to say contest, but the concept was trying to get out. But this is an amazing shot.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, and it's been really amazing to see how many different,
He can't because we have a picture up. He can't.
Yeah.
Tries.
But it's been amazing seeing the different, how much creativity there really is in the community.
Now we can blink. Peter Dutton MP saying, FuzK blink twice if you're a hostage.
I've been invited here. I'm here. My own volition. But yeah, so that's some of the things that you can do in the community, even if there's not a new map or new ET out.
So the next thing I wanted to go into was your creativity and what you've been part of. So the photo contest, how many times have you done that?
We've done 3, and we have talked about doing a 4th one. It's not gonna happen right now, but
should it happen right now?
Soon.
Should it happen?
Are you asking me? I think so.
Okay.
I thought you were asking the chat. Ryle was
I think it's a good initiative. So we'll look into bringing back
the photo contest.
We should actually have 2 this year, so we can say we had one every year.
Yeah. but yeah, so new photo contest soon. TM.
Soon TM.
Yeah.
These are some of the posters that was made, correct?
Yeah, we actually, for the first one, we had a lot of submissions, really great submissions, and then by all the players in the community, it was voted who they which entries they liked the most, and this was Cabin, Jotes, and Shruik who submitted these 3. We had then those printed and signed by David Bateson, the voice of 47, and sent worldwide to the winners. And we also printed an extra 3, so delivered here. I think Travis, a name you probably haven't heard in a while, took that photo and shared it when they received the posters as a little token of appreciation for the devs.
Yeah. Travis was a great person for the community. He really did some really good stuff.
Yeah. Do we have anything else?
Yeah, last question. Is there anything you're the most proud of the things you have accomplished with the community?
I think making a worldwide tournament is probably the pinnacle. And for that, again,
it's still living.
It's still, there's going to be one again this year. There's been one every year ever since. I remember coming up with the idea, and then I'm so happy that the team with Frody and the other admins, were very keen on the idea, and like a huge shout out to the admin team in the Frody's speedrun community. Yeah. So that's been what I'm most proud of.
Maria, if you still have that message, you can post it again. It would be super good. Where you can find the signups and the Discord. It was posted earlier, but it might pop up in the chat again. I was supposed to pin the message.
That's what you were trying to do.
Yeah.
I was getting so distracted.
And I think this we could segue into mentioning that there is the next tournament, Roulette Rivals 16. That's how many we've had, by the way. So Roulette Rivals 16 is happening very soon, and the signups close today at 10 p.m. or 22 European time. So if you go to hitmaps.com or visit Frodo's Speedrun Community Discord, so it's discord.gg/f7sc with caps.
Yeah, you can scroll up into the chat. It was posted a few minutes ago.
So if you want to join the tournament and try out competitive Hitman format, you got time today. It ends at 10 European time.
Yeah, you still got time, but not a lot.
So not a lot.
It was extended specially for us.
Yeah, we actually had the admin specially extending it. For
the stream.
For the stream. Yeah.
Super. All right. We thought since we have a legend in here, we should do some gameplay because we are not legends in the game.
Let's not.
So
pretend.
let's cut into a short be right back again, and we'll set up the setup.
Yes.
Set up the setup.
We will be right back.
so.
All right. I'm so proud of one thing in this stream.
Yeah?
And it's the green screen settings.
Yeah.
It's the same settings since last time and it's still working. I thought we could go, if you go to live.
Yeah.
And go to single and ready to mingle.
Nice.
I thought we should go with that.
And taking the first one. Might mention here, by the way, that I'm usually playing on keyboard mouse. So I'm here to show you that it's not because Samir is bad at Hitman, it's just because it's hard to play with the controller. Shout out to everyone who is really good at Hitman on a controller.
Me getting a bit paranoid. Someone in chat, is the sound okay? Can you hear the game and can you hear us in a good level? Can continue, meanwhile.
Yeah. Should we can do a clown suit. And should we maybe...
Super. Super shout out to Street Surgeon, who's been super helpful in creating these. And he's helping in the future more.
All right, let's try it out. Philip von Zell.
I love us. Feel free to make a ticket and at our help desk, and we can look into helping you with that. So Combat Glue does have an IOI account, but this is my to make it a lot easier to handle the streams. I just brought my own Xbox, and this is my normal account.
Yeah, and I'll.
It's like I'm sitting next to Frotte now.
Yeah, yeah. This is also a little bit of a reference to Frotte, who's usually.
Is this the Paris map?
Yeah. So the target is all the way back there. So maybe we can. We can maybe sneak.
And chat, I need to start streaming again because I made a stream where I stream one map at a time, and I have done 3 streams. So I've done the first level, the what's it called, the one in the boat where you try out stuff.
The freeform?
The ICA facility. I've done this and Sapienza and which one is with the airplane?
That's the other. That's also the training mission.
Oh, Mad Monk Q in the chat.
So let's sneak. And I'm not usually playing on a controller. So and now he moved.
FuzK needs help.
Yeah.
Followed. Love seeing someone earnestly learn Hitman.
Yeah.
Thank you. To be fair, I would love to have like a few backseaters that guides me, but not like when I say help, because there was like one in the Sapienza map I was running in circles and trying to find something.
Yeah, it's fun to play on a platform that you're not used to.
I probably don't understand how the leaderboard work. I thought Vegerby was talking about Atriarch aspect records, and look at speedrun.com. It looks like they completed on Master difficulty where Gen P topped the Master leaderboard. Gen P hasn't been beaten, right? Or am I missing something about the difficulty level work? I don't know this one. Do you know if Gen P is still the leader?
I'm not actually sure. Usually speedrun.com is kind of where the official time tracking happens. It's a good place to submit your runs and get them on the leaderboard.
And Cactus is playing Hitman right now at TikTok. We approve. And everyone, I just want to help Catherine out. If you want to see me shave completely bald and do a tattoo, you need to follow our TikTok before 5th of June. 5th of July. 5th of July, if we reach 200,000 followers, I will shave my head, and if we reach 250,000 followers, I will tattoo the barcode.
Let's make it happen, chat.
You should do a Reddit push on this.
Yeah, we are very close to 200,000 on the Reddit. So,
oh my god,
so
that's amazing.
If everyone just went and followed, we could make some more.
Yes. I think we might make a separate celebration if/when that happens.
Oh my god, yes.
I'd love to help, but I don't want Combat Glue to lose his hair. That's the spirit.
It grows back.
Let's see. I'm actually...
I'm impressed.
Oh, it's already over.
Yeah. I snuck through the basement and then knocked him out while the...
Is this how it works?
The guy was looking away, and then dropped him in a closet and then exfiltrated.
Excellent points to me.
Wow.
But do you know where the cake is?
The cake?
Yeah.
Oh, the one in Bangkok?
No, in Paris.
Cake in Paris.
Okay, let's go on a cake hunt.
A cake hunt. Okay.
I don't know if it should be in all Paris maps, right?
Should we?
It grows back, says the one who wouldn't do it.
Should we do another Paris, or should we do
do another single ready to mingle? So single ready to mingle is done by Street Sergeant and his crew. I don't know. I don't remember exactly which ones, but it's 5 creators. And the concept is he wanted to do something for Valentine's, so we queued it up now. And it's basically one target.
Let's do this again. Same loadout. Show Philip a good time. I don't think we showed him that great of a time though.
Can you link the TikTok link? Yeah, to the chat. It's TikTok / yeah. So in the kitchen there should be a cake.
Yeah, let's try and find the kitchen and find the cake.
And everyone at TikTok, if you haven't followed, follow, spam the share.
Enjoy the show.
Now I'm sounding like a real TikTok.
Yeah.
Press the likes. Press the likes. I don't know how this works on TikTok.
Say what?
Yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yeah, we have 21,000 likes on TikTok. Terminina, it will be coming soon. Hello, Agent 47. Someone in...
It was a mistake to come here and rub Novikov's nose in it, Valerie.
Hitman _ gameplay at TikTok. You buy the standard edition and you get Hitman free and 1 and 2 as a bargain.
What's the status? I'd like to see your invitation, sir.
Oh, that. Yeah, shit. I forgot.
All right, good
They'll
job,
happily let a guy in wearing a clown outfit.
But obviously he's there to entertain the kids for the party.
No, sir. I can't let you through here. We got heightened security.
Just an in... Oh. No one saw anything.
How's the feeling with the control going?
That's fine. I mean, I actually played some, some on PlayStation, especially when
it comes out.
Hitman VR came out for PSVR. Shout out to Cobalt, who also did a lot of runs on PSVR. But it's just it's a little sort of, it feels uncommon compared to
invitees only. Do you have
to keyboard and mouse.
So Hitman _ gameplay, you want it for a cheap price, then
sir.
I would advise you to buy it when we have it on a sale. It's been on a sale now and then. Thank you, little sparks.
You're welcome.
Super happy.
So
I want to see at least 10 follows.
10,000. Maybe you can ask him, what is the approach? Like when you see, do you instantly just know where to go and what to do and where everything is?
I think most people in the speedrun community has routes in their head just planned out, which is also when there is...
I have that, but for my local McDonald's.
But yeah, so...
How to get cheeseburger.
So there's a lot of different ways to get around. So there's no cake here. It must be in the downstairs.
In the kitchen. No, but I think it's really amazing how you guys have so much like memorized of this. I do wonder. I heard there's an Easter egg in the game which hasn't been found yet. Is that true? I for 100 know that there's several Easter eggs that hasn't been found. I just don't know which ones.
Yeah. Do you happen to know if there's?
There it is.
Oh, there's a cake.
There it is.
Oh. Look at this.
So this is Frotte and his wife's first letters in their initial names, and then the perfect contract, a celebration for when they got married. Okay, you may kill the top.
Yeah. So a shout out to Frody and Adoria, and yeah, we hope you're having fun.
Eat all the ramens you can eat. I know they're up to 3 or 4. I was like, should I check my phone?
You can never get too many ramen. And yeah, I think this is really cool. Yeah, basically an Easter egg and a reference.
Looks like mountain.
Oh, yeah, can I get one of these?
What was?
The
you were saying the Easter egg.
Yeah, I think that this cake is just a superb reference and a nice Easter egg. Yeah. Okay, so this guy, he's not having a good time.
While making the game, did you guys know that this could be a great game for speedrunning? Was the old games, did they have a speedrunning community before 2016? Oh wait, 2016 was Hitman 2.
I think 2016 was the one which is called Hitman initially.
Yeah.
And it was, at first it was episodic, so like it was just Paris and then Sapienza, and then they came out like one map at a time. And then Hitman 2 came out with most of the maps, I think.
But did the older, like back, 2016, was there like a speedrunning community already?
I feel like there was some kind of community, but I was not really involved myself at the time. So yeah, shout out to those who, like the OGs who was doing speedruns back then. Let's see if we can get this guy.
You did like the episodic releases of 2016. But I think you, like most people, saw games differently back then.
Oh no. Dude, you're supposed to not look. Okay, so he's definitely gonna run to a guard.
CJ, Goal, Mendy.
Yeah, Mendy has been one of the OGs.
Yeah.
And shout out to Mendy, by the way. He's still doing a lot of interesting stuff with Hitman.
Yep.
And he's like been creating not only a lot of great content, but also setting records. I think he was the first one to do a bomb launch on Paris.
Oh.
Yeah, a lot of interesting approaches.
And I can also say Mendy was super happy about something that a lot of people saw, a few people saw negative. He actually, I don't know if I should say this, but he said it to me. I think he's okay with me saying it. But he funded his wedding with the creator reward.
Yeah.
And that's insane. Like that one, I think it was like 1 week, did it? So maybe there will be 2 cakes.
Yeah, maybe even more cakes. More Hitman cakes.
But yeah, so we're rounding off.
Yeah, I think, are we on time?
We're slightly, we've gone a bit ahead of time. So, but I want to thank you for coming here. Is there anything else you want to say? I see you have cards.
Oh yeah, this was just a fun little thing we did. Made some cards with some of the some of the different targets for different Hitman characters. So it's just a little project, so there could be rewards for people who participate in tournaments.
Wait, let me do like this. Bam. A bit to the... No,
the other.
A bit lower.
And yeah, I think there's just to round off. Speaking of the community, there's a lot of fun things happening all the time. So if people aren't already in the Discord, join the Hitman Discord, and I would recommend joining Frody's Discord as well. And stopping by the subreddit so we can cross 200k and then get everyone to follow on TikTok as well.
So we'll be cutting to a Be Right Back scene, and we will be going to the last segment, which is the coolest segment, the one we will be talking slightly about the future. But thank you again for being here.
Thank you for the invitation.
It's been an honor to have you here.
Thank you.
All right.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Yay.
I missed you.
Yeah, I miss being here too.
So now, last thing on today's program, but it's also an important part.
It's a big part.
It's a super big part.
It's an exciting part.
We're going to look a little ahead to see what the year has to give us.
Yes.
I'm actually a bit nervous.
Of course. And 2025, what a year it's gonna be! Like it's a big year for the franchise. We saw last year Hitman going mainstream, and this year we're gonna see Hitman go everywhere.
Everywhere.
I expected a reaction there.
No, we actually celebrated recently hitting 75 million registered players, and that's a huge number, and it's very thrilling to see where we will be going this year.
Definitely
in these Agent 47 shoes.
Yes, it's so freaking cool. Like when I saw that that's the milestone we hit, we were all so amazed by every single one of you, because you were really lifting the community and everything out there. So it's just, we were so amazed and so proud to see us reach that milestone. And we were able to do so because so many new players joined us last year. We saw so many new faces in the community and coming in. So that's definitely something that we were
last year was an amazing leap for the Hitman franchise. And it's also fun to be able to bring the game to making it more inclusive, and also having making it available for everyone's with every budget size, and also having a more accessible approach on it also, and also giving the game a low-cost option in with episode Sapienza.
Yeah.
And the thought behind that is very much that free starter pack is a is a rotating pack, while this episode Sapienza is a static pack.
Yeah.
So players can, if they don't know if they want to get in or not, they can get into it, and they know they can always come back to the same content.
Yeah, it's an addition that will help us reach some of the players that might not want or be able to commit to a big pack at once, but want to dip their toes a little bit. It's kind of giving the player the freedom to make their own way in Hitman and choose the content that they want, essentially.
We also want to keep the excitement going.
Oh, yeah.
So we have, for this year, a lot of roadmaps coming.
Yes. A steady flow, actually.
A very steady flow. And with that, we also want to say we're gonna bring back the celebrity elusive targets during the year.
Yeah.
So we want to give you, like, every new player that hasn't played them a chance to play it again.
Yeah.
And every player that maybe failed the missions to play it again. And also just revisiting it.
Exactly. And I get to add to that.
It's a big and.
It's a big and. That's why I had to emphasize it, because I get to add to that of course there will be new celebrity targets coming this year as well. We can't say too much about that, even though we would love to, but we can't just yet. So that of course means that you're going to have to follow along to hear more about who could be hiding later in the year.
Which means that this year will be strong as ever also. So there will be a lot of content. But last but not least, there's going to be another milestone we will be reaching late this year.
Yeah.
And that is the 25th anniversary of the Hitman franchise. And that is a huge milestone for us.
It really is. It's so big. So yeah, we can expect something in the latter part of the year. Because it's definitely worth celebrating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you will find not always, but you will find more of this information during our streams, during both the Hitman briefings and the Hitman shorts that we will be doing.
Yeah. And I think that about does it for what we can unveil today. Trust me, I would love to just dish, but we can't.
But we're still in January, so we want we want to keep stuff as a surprise, and we want to plan it out and make it as good as possible. But you're very much allowed to suggest and speculate
guess
and guess
and hope.
And hope, if you get your favorite celebrity as a target.
Yes, that would be cool.
That would be. I heard rumors about a Munga ET. I'm speculating now.
I also see that Telomina is saying that Hitman is as old as The Sims, and that kind of sent me for a loop.
That's kind of insane.
Crazy.
It feels like Hit the Sims is like
Sims
twice.
Feels way older, right?
Yeah, it does. But with that, we will cut the stream, and we thank you all for visiting. And we thank all the visitors we had, both FuzK and also the Torbjørn.
Yeah.
The Torbjørn.
You keep saying the Torbjørn.
Because he's a legend.
That's true. He is a superhero.
He's a superhero, like someone in the chat said. Any last words from you?
Just want to say thank you all for watching and joining and being so. It's such a joy reading all the comments we get, because you guys are so funny that it just makes the time go so fast when we're doing these streams. And I'm look forward to the next time that we get to hang out again.
Yeah. And everyone thanking us. No, thank you for watching. You're the reason why we make these streams.
Exactly. I think that about does it. I never want to say goodbye. I always want to keep it just a little bit more.
Press the button.
Okay.
I know you want.
It's my favorite thing, though. But thank you all for watching, and we'll see you soon.
Bye-bye.